Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old. We'll roll the old. We'll roll the old. And we'll all hang on behind.
Perez. Rosario Perez coming to you live from 104.9 The Beat.
You got a good radio voice. Why don't you say it?
Yeah, do it like you were that one time and then you stopped.
Yeah.
So the way
But let's just play it off. Let's just pretend like that's how we do it every time.
So when I did a KTXT, how does it go? I used to be like, "You're listening." Hold on.
So we're going with headphones.
They're a little loud. I turned them up.
My KTXT call line was, "You're listening to KTXT live from Lubbock, Texas, here at the beautiful campus of Texas Tech University." That's right. I'm your host, Bradley Garcia, along with Shanye and Rai the French Fry. That's who my DJ's names were. Please stay tuned. We got a great show coming up for you. Here we go. And that was it.
Boom.
Because you were under like the Texas Tech. Was there any good music you could play?
You had every week that you did the show, because because it's mainly indie music, but there's a lot of classics and all different genres. But when you start doing the radio, the first 2 semesters, you have to play what they pick. They have a list. And so it's all indie music. But once you get your own show, you can play whatever you want. You had up to 15 songs you could upload every week.
Any song, as long as it was clean? Or...
Yeah, because you have to clean it up. Yeah.
Huh.
So I was playing some.
Hey, any of those radio stations listening, I want to do a radio show.
Yeah, you want to be a DJ?
Nah, maybe not. I want a radio show.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just kind of like a podcast, but on the radio?
Yeah, just give me like 30 minutes a week of me just taking phone calls, or I don't know. Yeah, a playlist or something, little DJ. That'd be pretty fun. Hey, I'm just saying.
I wonder how much or what kind of equipment you would need to broadcast yourself in AM frequency.
Well, that's basically what this is.
Well, you have to get, in order to do radio, you have to get
you have to buy like broadband.
That and certifications.
Mm-hmm.
It costs a lot of money. But if you go against it, if you go against the law and broadcast.
Like online?
Not online, but if you broadcast over the air without permission, no certifications, you get arrested for pirate radio. That's why it's called pirate radio.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I love it.
Yeah, that's why it's called pirate radio.
Yeah, that would be cool if you did have some AM station. I would just have nothing but crazy ass conspiracies that you talk about, just nonstop.
See, something like that.
Just going on rants.
Because at this point, I think it's pretty like hacked to do that as a podcast. Because we could probably do like
some conspiracy stuff.
We could do that once a week, like this. But I don't want to be seen as that guy. But if I got like a radio station,
but you get a lot of views, like those radio shows, like on AM, and you see them a lot hear them a lot on FM too. But they're like the numbers that are not the big radio stations. Like, because hell, I heard
like 87.5.
Because I've heard last year that radio talk shows have turned the most people into conservatives. Because it's all this like conspiracy and conservative.
I thought radio was dead until I because me and my boss, we drive around and he listens to radio.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he listens to.
A lot of people do.
I didn't think they did.
It's mainly people in construction.
Yeah.
Because it kind of takes the burden off. Because when you set up your Bluetooth,
that's what it is.
You got to pick your.
Because they're lazy and they don't know how to like get iTunes or Spotify.
Well, there's that, but on top of that, I feel like because I turn on the radio when I'm working with my dad, but it kind of helps because like when you're grinding and working like on a shower or anything like that, you like if the playlist stops or it's a song that you don't like, you don't have to worry about skipping it. It just plays, yeah.
And I will say, XM radio has put me onto a lot of good music.
Mm-hmm.
Radio,
a lot of good music that I didn't know about. So
I can't remember the last time that I listened to the radio. But going back a little bit, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Right now, it's not my favorite, but it's the idea that there are certain global events that are happening to make us eat less meat. They want us to eat fake meat. And they want us to eat printed meat or crickets and shit.
You're saying there's global events that are occurring. Give us a global event that occurring. All those cows dying?
Well, China and the other fool, the eco-terrorist, what's his name? Bill Gates. He's buying up a lot of land, a lot of farmland in America. And then, did you listen to the Rogan with Duncan Trussell?
Yeah.
Where they showed the World Economic Forum from like 2017. Mm-hmm. And one of the things they said will happen in the future is you'll eat less. Meat will be a luxury. So that's the fucking weirdest one. He's an eco-terrorist. That fool. I don't know. He's gonna kill us. What's yours?
Favorite conspiracy theory? I would say I think hollow Earth theory is really interesting. That there's like a whole civilization that lives underneath the Earth's crust.
So what is it though? Is it aliens?
Yeah, I think it's like ultra-terrestrials.
People?
Like no, it's being that evolved a lot faster or much earlier than we did.
But so we come from the same ancestors.
Maybe. Who knows? I'm saying whatever they did, maybe it's a completely different branch of evolution, but it happened way before we evolved to the point where they had already mastered the planet. You know what I mean? Way before we even became conscious. They
don't let you in Antarctica, so I mean, maybe that's where the hole is.
Well, there's tons of videos of these UFOs or spacecraft discs flying in and out of volcanoes. There's a whole documentary about it.
Telling us about that.
They've been recording it in Mexico, and they're measuring the seismic activity because they're trying to give people a warning for earthquakes. You know what I mean? Like evacuate people. And so anytime there's a lot of I think it's like electromagnetic energy, they see these crafts show up and they start draining it, like they're charging their vehicles from it, and they're going in and out of it. There's
a lot of electricity.
It's a real
lightning
thing
coming out of volcanoes.
And the Mexican government set up a bunch of cameras. They have high-tech cameras pointing up, at it constantly. They have all this footage of it. It's pretty crazy.
Those are type 2 civilizations.
What about you, Bradley? Got any conspiracy theories that interest you?
Well, just going off what you're saying, like with Antarctica and all that, I've always thought, because if humans have been around longer than what we think, like imagine when Pangea, like when all those lands were together.
Yeah.
Because you know how you always hear like a lot of the culture that the Egypt had, so a lot of the same culture what the Aztecs had. Like what if humans were around that long, what if there's a case where we got the same type of cultures without that were together? Because now there's been that debate of how were the Mayans have the same kind of culture as the Egyptians, but they're like way like on the other side of Earth. And back then they didn't even like know that this land was over here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that they've tested where like those Polynesian folks, they have like the very like close DNA to the Egyptians. Like they say they were trading. Like they think that maybe those like the Mayans, the Vikings, all these like older civilizations, not necessarily the Vikings because that was a little later, but they had like advanced technology and boats that could get them across the sea, and they were trading with each other. And that way, that's what they say. Like long canoes that could just get across the ocean.
Well, because I remember hearing about, civilizations when they started. Of course, so like they say mankind started in Africa and we just all started to spread out. Mm-hmm. But their theory about how humans got over here to the New World was they went all the way to the corner of Russia.
The land bridge.
The Bering Strait.
But I don't know. To me, that's just kind of hard to believe because, I mean, going through the Transberia, where Russia's at, like that's like unbearable cold.
Well, this was a long time ago, though.
But
this
still,
was before the frozen. This was before the Ice Age.
Yeah, that is true.
So, yeah.
I mean, hell, apparently this was Lubbock. This was all like ocean back when.
The guy found that shark. Mm-hmm. That shark tooth.
The guy found a shark tooth here.
Remember I told you that story?
I don't remember.
He had a shark tooth necklace,
Oh yeah,
and he said he found it here
interesting.
when that was millions of years ago or
It
something.
was a big shark.
But yeah, I think I think there's a big gap between like the cradle of civilization, which was the Euphrates, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and then humans coming to across the land bridge. I think there's a big gap, but that's what they can't. That thing is like not that big between us and Russia.
Really?
Like you can see Russia from Alaska. It's right there. I was looking at the map. It's just like the enemy is literally like looking right across from us.
Hold on.
Have-
So you were looking at the map, so that's how you decided you could see Russia from Alaska.
3D Google Earth.
But I'm saying if you stand,
Well, that's what I hear. It's just like a little fucking piece of water between
can
us.
see
And
it. It's that close.
That's what I hear.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to go over there.
No.
The fucking Russians are over there.
Yeah, last time I remember you telling me you had a story. We were walking through Russia.
Dude, that was a
In your
hilarious
dream.
fucking dream.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a gap between it, but
Yeah, that's a big gap.
oh, never mind.
But
Maybe
I-
this was before the
But
fucking water.
then again, I mean, weather was so different back then too.
You know what's interesting? How they try to tell us that the Mayans and the Aztecs and stuff kind of just stopped at the border of Mexico and Texas, even though that border never existed back then. You know what I mean? Like there's ruins, there's Aztec ruins and Mayan ruins, all in the in the United States. Like there's underwater ruins, there's pyramids and stuff. They're hiding it. It's crazy
They were definitely trading. I heard they were trading with the Hopi Indians.
because we are Native Americans, and they owe us reparations.
Give me my fucking money, man. Give
free college.
me my piece of land.
Give me
What the
something.
fuck?
Give me a casino.
Just give me like 10 acres of land. That's all I want.
They'll give you a casino.
10 acres.
I don't want a fucking casino. I'll fucking die in a casino. What the fuck? All my worst fucking sins would come to life in a casino. I don't want that. Hell no. Just give me a piece of land.
Well, and then you've heard about like in the Atlantic Ocean. Supposedly Atlantis is buried in the middle of the Atlantic.
Mhm.
So, because I don't know if it was a thing where, because they say that Pangea split up because of the asteroid hitting us. But then on top of that, plate like the plates here on Earth, like land moves.
I think we're
Like it moves like
eventually it'll all go back together.
eventually. But when you look at when I did geology at South Plains, they just talked to how I think like land moves like, I don't know, like a centimeter, like whatever direction at a time. I mean, for a year, 1 centimeter, like eventually
Over
millions of years that pass by, what is the land going to look like? I mean, that's why we have earthquakes, because the land is just constantly moving.
I remember when I was a kid and I saw a picture of the San Andreas Fault in one of the textbooks. And that just freaked me out.
Shit is scary.
Imagine falling in that
I've
crack.
always been like a freaky kid, like just to freak out.
Can you pull that up? The San Andreas Fault?
And I was in San Francisco.
I wonder if anybody's ever fallen into it and died.
Probably some fucking idiots. I was in San Francisco thinking about that. I was like, man, what if this is the day? What if this is the day?
Yeah, a giant earthquake just...
Man,
in the Mariana Trench, too.
Because the reason why
deepest part of the
they
ocean.
move, because they both move opposite directions. That's what causes the
earthquake?
So it's
The
going to open a
earthquakes.
pit to hell.
could.
Like California needs, like they need any other reason to move to Texas.
So what's up, dude? What's going on in your personal life, Roy?
Hold on.
Hold
that
on.
stadium's
No, tell me. What's
So-
going on in
so-
your personal
Stadium's
life?
literally between.
Yeah, the University of California, their football stadiums, right?
Yeah.
They have this line on the football field. So whenever the big one happens, it's gonna destroy that football stadium.
Oh my god! And also, they killed all the bears there.
What?
And that's their mascot too.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Oh.
So they have a line? How come I've never heard of this?
Literally between. Why did they do that?
I guess that they just owned that land.
They
and
didn't give a fuck. They couldn't move it.
guess not.
A mile to the left or a mile to the right.
That'd be cool if they were hosting the Rose Bowl there and it happened.
Fuck that.
But hell, I mean, it's not like Texas where here you could just like build it that way. But the thing about Cali, like all the mountains and all them trees, like I'm sure there's regulations where you could have it. And the university was there before the football stadium was.
Fuck that. Fuck California. No, I was gonna ask you before we get into other things.
What's up?
What's up with you and your podcast? You haven't been doing it?
Oh no, I haven't.
Why?
I don't know. I just been busy, dog. I haven't thought about it. Like when I do think about it, I'm like, oh shit, I need to do that.
Comment below if he should drop another episode.
Yeah, comment below. I have one that I need to edit. The last time we did one, it was April 20th. Me, you, and Chris.
That you haven't dropped that one?
I never edited it. I need to. Yeah, and that one's in the vault.
What was it like?
But yeah, I need to do it. I actually feel like doing it. I've just been super busy, to be honest with you. I've been an all around busy guy lately, and I've been off the internet for like a week, so I feel so disconnected. What's going on in the world? Tell me.
Bullshit.
A bunch of bullshit.
It's the same old bullshit.
Same old bullshit. What's the big story right now? What's going down?
Biden has COVID and cancer.
Really?
The Trump trial's going on right now.
The Trump trial?
His first wife died. Ivana.
She died?
Yeah, that's kind of weird because the next day she was supposed to testify and she died.
Well, she was old.
You never know.
He should have funny ass statement about Biden. It was funny.
Trump did? What'd he say?
He was just like, I heard old Biden has the China virus. And then he was like, he can't beat it like I did in a Herculean manner.
Oh,
he was like, I'm not talking about Disney's woke Hercules. I'm talking about the real Hercules. And then he was like, even though you're steering this country in the wrong direction, I hope you get better because we don't want Kamala.
Wow. That was a tweet?
Because
he's not on Twitter no more.
He has Truth Social, which is basically Twitter, but it's his form of Twitter.
Okay.
I think that's where he released it. But I also saw today he's running for president.
Yeah, imagine that.
And not to get political, but like you guys were saying out there, anything better than Trump? Well, right now, anything's better than fucking Biden.
Uh-huh.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really care who you
Kamala
like.
Harris better than Biden?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
No,
He's not even there.
I'll let him be in the days. She likes to arrest people for wrongful.
He's the worst president in history, dude.
I've been on YouTube a little bit, and one thing that I saw was these videos of Biden, because now my feed likes to show me the Biden gaffes or whatever you want to call it, where he's messing up. And the thing that he does whenever he turns, they say that he's trying to shake the hand of somebody that's not there. Is that really what y'all think's going on there, or is he like waiting for a signal for them to tell him which way to walk?
That, or are you seeing ghosts?
No, he's there's videos of him doing that.
Like he actually does like the shake, huh? I've seen him.
He's out of there, bro. He's got COVID, cancer confirmed, and dementia.
Yeah.
That hasn't been confirmed, but he definitely has dementia.
You diagnosed him?
Everybody has.
Everybody has.
I didn't diagnose him. Somebody else did that for me.
Y'all see when he was on the bike, right?
Immerse yourself in a world.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was a few weeks ago.
So what else is going on? What's Are you ready for fantasy football?
I was gonna ask you about that. Doing that?
I'm about to send a text to everybody who played last season and see who wants to play.
I'm playing.
We might have some empty spots open if anybody wants to join. It's $100.
That doesn't start till September.
It's standard league. I mean, we'll draft next month.
Hold on.
Yeah, this motherfucker just straight up stopped and then fell over.
Yeah.
Seen it. Yeah.
Shout out to Biden. Fucker. No, yeah, I was going to ask you about, I was actually thinking about that today. I don't know which one of the dumbasses in the group, sorry, didn't pick Derrick Henry and allowed me to get Derrick Henry last year, but it still bite me in the ass because he got hurt.
Oh yeah, you got lucky. It wasn't that they didn't get. It kind of was.
No, because they picked quarterbacks in the freaking first round.
Somebody took Pat Mahomes in the first round.
I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it. Because it literally was because when we eat lunch at Market Street, there's a fantasy talk, and I was thinking who am I gonna get this year?
Yeah. I hate it because at the end of the season, you feel like you know everybody and who you're going to get next year. And then whenever the season starts, it's just like, I don't even remember anybody's name.
Yeah, I did it for the first time last year. and I didn't even keep up with it. I just picked them and just.
I fucked around, man. I made it to the playoffs and I just quit. I shouldn't have. I was so confused because they were doing like 2 rounds. Like you play them 2 rounds each. That was throwing me off. I was like, "Fuck the hell!" But I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Are you
I
gonna?
like football season.
Are you gonna go to Tech games?
Yeah, you ask me this every time I see you.
You haven't answered it, so
I tell you yes and no.
I need a yes answer. Which one? I want to go.
Shit, I don't know. We got to get
You
tickets.
get a ticket. Let me go with you. I can't go to the Texas game. Bro,
Oh yeah. You can't
won't
go
be
to
here.
Texas.
that's one game I want to go to.
Okay, maybe we'll go to like 2 home games.
Oh, I'd like to go to the first one.
The very first one.
I wouldn't mind that one.
That'd
Even
be
though
fun.
It's a nobody school.
Oh, how many games did we go to last season?
I went to one with you.
This one.
Just one.
It was pretty interesting.
You went to a lot.
But remember the one you went with me to?
You and your redneck ass friends.
My redneck friends.
If that's what your friends, I don't know.
Murray State, Houston, Texas, West Virginia.
I want to go to TCU, but that's in Dallas.
So what's up with this whole TCU thing? Have you heard about it?
Apparently,
cactus?
they're so to summarize. There's a bunch of money being flooded into Tech. They're getting a brand new ass stadium by 2024.
Mm-hmm.
But also in that, every player's getting $25,000.
You said Tech, or you mean TCU?
No, Tech. Sorry, Tech's getting a new stadium.
Okay.
They spent like $250 million on this renovating the stadium and adding it. But part of that money is each player on the roster is getting $25,000 in the NIL deal.
And apparently that's including walk-ons and players that are not
Like
on
83 people.
Wow,
So-
that's incredible.
so- I could be wrong. But so TCU recruiting started talking shit and called us a desert. I think that's what he said. We were something like a desert. Like,
He's
so
not
everybody
lying.
started getting on Twitter and Facebook
Uh-huh.
and tweeting the cactus emoji. So that's where the cactus emoji came from.
Sweet.
Yeah. And so fuck him.
So we're about to come up.
But also they are doing something to minimize how many tickets we can buy at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Somehow they're able to do that. I don't understand it, but they're like they're limiting it to alumni only. Tech alumni only can buy tickets to the TCU game, which is some complete bullshit because we'd fucking. Tech's got a big following, man. I didn't realize that. I've realized that over the last year and a half.
So apparently a TCU recruiter said that be careful making your brand in a desert, telling the players because we're out here in the desert and they're in Fort Worth. So
I guess.
he was pretty much just saying like, be careful where you like start your brand at. So
everybody started tweeting this. Even Patrick Mahomes tweeted a cactus emoji.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I put that on my story yesterday.
well, apparently this deal is so far the best deal in college football. Like
I think it's the only time we're the only school that's ever done this.
yeah, because I mean
What? That's incredible.
$25,000.
That is
Just to fuck
incredible.
around.
I'm gonna go try out.
And then I think they have to do community service. That's it. That's easy. Show up as a team and
It's a great deal.
clean up a park.
hell, but doing
That's
them
easy.
But hell, doing them practices and that's still hard as. That's still a lot to.
Well,
fucking
yeah,
do.
no, for sure, because they're
Yeah.
doing just as much as an NFL player or more because they're going to class.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. 25,000 sounds like a lot, only because they were receiving nothing at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was one of those people who was saying like this NIL thing fucks us because schools like Alabama and all that can afford to because those are the fucking number 1 draft picks. So of course they're getting the fucking money, but now we're giving everybody money. We turned the tables.
Can you see what we're ranked for recruiting?
I think we're number 1 or 2.
Is it still? Are we still up there?
Notre Dame might have beat us.
Yeah, I think we're number 2, unless we've fallen.
Joe McGuire, man, he's fucking around.
I
Man.
like him.
He ain't fucking around. So I'm meant to say. We're good, man.
I watched him on the Big 12 Media Day.
Did you go over
He
there?
seems like a really good coach. No, I saw him online.
Fuck Oklahoma.
What is that? 2023.
But the thing about recruiting classes, they're a little
Fuck you.
they're a little different. There's so many lists out there. They're probably number one on one list, but Tennessee 7, 6 Arkansas, Ohio State, Georgia, Penn State, Texas
We're number
Tech.
2.
That's incredible.
20 commits.
When have you
And
ever
then
seen that?
Notre Dame. See, I've seen it intertwined with.
But our name being up there with those teams, even if it's for a brief moment, that's a good start in the right direction.
No,
Like in CBS, like A&M has the number
Oh,
one.
fuck that.
So
Just look at that list. That's stupid.
there's a lot of weird stats that go into that, though. It's
So
more
we're not even in the top 10 on the
well,
list.
it's based off of writers, and it's all these people that
They think that's how it's going to end up
Yeah.
eventually.
Well, Texas did get fucking Archie Manning.
Where are we on there? 20? Are we top 20?
let's see.
No, it's not even
They
tough.
show her full
It shows
rankings.
10. That would be top
the
20,
fuck?
Top 25, no. Top 30.
Yeah, all that shit. I mean, it
This
doesn't
is
really.
dumb
It
as
doesn't
fuck.
really matter because there's been number one classes and they don't do shit.
Do y'all like
Hell, UT
watching Jackson State with Dion?
Do I like? I've seen a few, but
I've seen it. Didn't he lose his Legos?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm mad at
What were
this
you saying
list.
there,
This is a
Bradley, about the
stupid list.
recruiting?
What the fuck?
the recruiting list, that all doesn't matter. I mean, there's been UT has had top 5 recruiting classes for the past 5 years and they can't do shit. So
It helps though.
it all depends. That's off of high school, like who signs. What really matters is how they develop.
There it is. Roy's signature
I'm
sound.
gonna be in Austin that night, Saturday night,
What?
when we're playing them.
Hmm.
I'm gonna beat somebody up.
You're gonna beat somebody
I'll
up.
try.
Do it. That's premeditated. Here we go.
Shit. Yeah, but I am. No,
Throw some punches and run away.
I'll throw some punches, but I'll let them hit me first.
This list are 43.
Fuck that.
43.
Get that fucking list out of my face. And that's not even accurate because we have 20 commits.
Well, it goes off of 3 stars. We have no 5 stars, but we have 2
Who gives
4
a
stars. That's how it works.
Who gives a
So,
fuck? Arch Manning's going to Texas and he's gonna suck ass there.
he's a 5-star, but a lot of people were saying that he would have been a 3-star if his name wasn't Manning, because he plays football at a private school.
Yeah,
you don't get the best talent.
I saw the audience there. It wasn't that big. This bigger fucking 6A teams, bigger.
But
stands.
even that doesn't matter. I mean, hell, some of the best players come from small 2A and 3A schools. I mean, Colt McCoy went to a 1A school.
Why do you have to mention Texas teams?
I'm just
Jesus.
because it's what I know.
What's been going on in your life, Swagadellic?
A lot of entertaining the children, golfing, working, chilling, enjoying life, going to the pool,
Oh, never mind. Don't say it.
any pool. We like to go and show up at apartments that we don't live at
Like, what time of the day do you go?
anytime. Probably like between 1 and 5.
It's been perfect weather for the pool, man. It's been hot as fuck.
Hadn't been this week. We hadn't been to the pool this week, but
Who's we? Like you and your kids?
take my kids, yeah.
I think you're a little bit more. You get a little bit more leeway if you take your kids.
Leeway?
Like
What do you mean?
if you're at an apartment that you don't live at. With
Oh.
your kids. then-
Oh, yeah. Well, my cousin lives there. So
Oh.
we're like his guests.
Oh.
It's a nice pool. Yeah, the kids have a good time. We go to a few different places, but just enjoying the summer, dude. Like,
It's almost over.
it's so fucking cold here, and it's miserable. It's windy. Working outside sucks. You know how that is. And every time I'm in that, I think about, man, how come I just take the summer for granted? Why don't I just sit there and actually like acknowledge and enjoy the summer more often? And it's super hot. I mean, it's got to be one of the hottest summers on record, but it's a lot better than the cold.
Say what you want about global warming and climate change. I mean, these are extremes we get in extreme fucking summer and extreme winters. It's not even enjoyable.
Yeah,
I was
it
asking.
is if you're a man.
I was asking my parents about that.
What'd you say?
Said it is if you're a man.
The 110 degree summers suck, man. I tell you that.
Jumping in the lakes, huh?
I was asking my parents about that. How I was like, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, were the summers this bad? And they said, no, not 100 degrees like consistently. Like maybe like 95 would be the highest. I mean, we will get some 100 days, but majority of the time it was between like 88 to like 96 or something.
You know
like
why? Because we live in the desert. I fumbled it.
Dude, I've been curious.
Guns up.
I've been
It's
looking
just
at,
a cycle. We go through cycles.
but I've been looking at, we've been way hotter than, not way, but like it's been hotter here than Phoenix and Yuma, and we're close to being the same temperature as Death Valley, California. Because
Lubbock, Texas.
like love this area. Like Wichita Falls 2 days ago, when we were 108, they hit 115.
What?
That's hot. That's like
115.
Luckily, we've been able to, or no, this last 2 days have been cloudy.
Yeah. It's been nice.
It hasn't rained, but it's been cloudy.
There's been some scattered
It
showers.
was really nice in the morning today. Yeah.
And that's what's really great about the summer is if you wake up early in the morning, it's super nice.
Pretty chill.
The temperature's good.
Till about 11. Then it gets hot.
It's more like 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It starts getting hot
I
fast. It
guess.
gets into the 90s.
Those clouds go away and it's just fucking miserable. What's the hottest?
We really experience every
Death Valley,
bit of-
California, 134.
what?
1913.
1913.
Yeah, you fuckers. That was 100 years ago. I could not imagine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think 115 might be the hottest I've ever been in.
115. I've been in an attic that was probably like 125.
Kuwait.
Have you ever been in a sweat lodge?
Nah, man, but I heard it's good for you.
Dude, I remember the first time, maybe the only time I've ever been in a sweat lodge. I was like 8 years
Where?
old in some Native American's backyard.
What the fuck?
Yeah, crazy. True story though.
So these are the hottest temperatures in each state. Texas, it has reached 120 before.
And the further west you go.
Yeah. Just about every state has hit 100.
Alaska? Damn.
I'm sure they get some brutal summers.
I
too.
heard it got like 50 degrees on the North Pole.
50 degrees on
That's
the North
hardest
Pole.
it's ever been.
But you have to think about Alaska is what's wild to me is they have 6 months of just pure sunlight
Uh-huh.
and then 6 months of just pure darkness. Like that blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Because I've seen videos where it talks about the nightlife in Alaska,
Uh-huh.
and all these people are outside drinking, and it's just bright as fuck. And then they show what time it is on the clock, and it's like 1 a.m., 2
That
a.m.
would suck. I don't know if I could do
That'd
that.
be trippy. It'd be cool to fly there and party and then come back.
Never miss it. It's always sunlight. But
Always show up, leave in the day, chill there all day, come back during the day.
I do want to go to Alaska.
Have y'all been hearing what's going on in England right now?
Tell us.
Supposedly, like 20% of people have their ACs working because they've been experiencing 100-degree weather like us, but up there they don't experience that. So their grid can't handle everyone using their AC like that. So it's just everything's just fucking going haywire.
Wow.
So in England, like all those European countries, they're having a really
Bunch
hot
of
summer.
pussies. Ain't no.
People dying?
I mean, I'm sure. I mean,
I
hell,
saw-
I'm sure people die here.
I saw a funny ass video of this guy recording. I think it was in Ireland or England, one of those. He was recording his popsicle melting.
Melting?
And I was like, "You fucking idiot! What are you doing? Of
Yeah.
course it's gonna melt
He's getting content,
in
bro.
the fucking sun."
What do you think of the people that go out in below zero weather and they throw a bucket of water?
That's funny. I saw this funny ass video. One of the funniest videos. That's why I laughed like that. It's this dumbass kid. He thinks that it's cold enough to do that, so he gets a bucket of fucking boiling water. And he throws it up, but it comes back down and it's still hot. And he just goes rolling on the grass.
That
Every
sounds
time that video cycles through my shit, I lose it. I can't. Every time.
You love that video?
He's like this little fat kid, thinks he's gonna be a fucking motherfucker, and just goes whoop, and it just rolls on his back, and he starts rolling it. And it's got that soundtrack from Nazi Zombies when the creepy laugh. You know what I'm talking about? It's got that like creepy laugh over it, and it's just funny. I have to find it. I gotta find it. If I find it, I'll play it. I'll put it in here. That's the funniest video I think I've ever seen in my life.
Slaps every time.
I'll watch it 100 times. I swear, and it's funny every fucking time.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite video is. If you had to pick one, is that the one you would
Yes. Oh, I got one for you. It's not funny. It's the most brutal video I think I've ever seen in my life. You want to see it?
Wow, that you just switched up, man.
Yeah.
Really fast. I don't want to see it. I'm scared.
You want to see it?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Not if it's the most brutal video you've ever seen in your
It's
life.
the most brutal nature video I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's nature?
It's fucking wild.
Is it the wildebeest running with its guts hanging out?
No, it's similar because it's a calf actually, getting dragged by a bear, but the calf has its innards out and it's alive, and the bear's just eating it alive and dragging, and then it drags it away, and that was like, wow.
Anyone wants?
Was that on Nature's Meadow? I think I saw that.
Yeah, dude, that was painful to watch, and I've seen people die. That was painful to watch.
Steak, dude.
Yeah, but they kill those things quickly when they feed me my steak. Man, that thing was dying.
Okay, but what if, you know how delicious steak is, right? What if you had to eat it alive? Would you still do it? If it was just as delicious? No.
I don't think I could eat anything alive. Maybe a fish.
Yeah, that's a crazy question.
Maybe a fish. Oh, who was I listening? The Zachary Levi podcast.
I haven't finished it. I still have like an hour.
He's a pretty interesting fella. Did you listen to that, Joe Rogan?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't listen.
Oh, he's pretty interesting. He was talking about how, because they were talking about like what is life, because like plants have feelings and all this bullshit, whatever. And he was talking about how he was in Japan, and they had this fish tank at a sushi restaurant, and they got the fish out, they filleted it one side, and then put the fish back in the water, and it just kept swimming, and they cooked that fillet.
Hold on, they cut off a piece of it?
So they grabbed it out of the water, it's alive, they fillet one side,
like cut it,
get a little chunk to feed the people, and then they put the live half fish back in the water,
and then it heals.
It just swims away. I don't know if it heals. It's probably gonna die because they're gonna cut the other half.
Yeah.
While you're eating, right there, you're watching it.
Wow, that's crazy.
But also, have you seen those videos where they eat the live octopus?
I think so. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
No. I bet if you were starving, you could.
No shit. I would eat you if I was fucking starving. I'd eat my dog if I was starving.
You
what
would?
the fuck?
You'd eat your dog?
If I had to, what the fuck? Thank God I never had to be in that situation.
What if your dog tried to eat you?
I'm gonna choke him out.
Yeah. He's gonna attack you.
What's the wildest thing you ever ate? Wildest
thing I ever ate?
Anything crazy?
I mean, tripas, gizzards.
Lengua.
Like, I never ate lengua before, but just like intestines.
God, I love lengua.
I bet you do.
I love menudo.
Menudo, yeah, that's good. But as far, I don't know. I don't venture out when it comes to food. Yeah. I always order the same shit every time. Yeah. I don't like trying different shit.
For real.
I'm getting to the point where I'm
trying to venture out, but it's not in my nature.
I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of tired of eating the same thing.
Right.
Lately, it seems like food just tastes different now for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of things that I've been used to eating, and all of a sudden I'm just like,
did you get COVID?
No.
That's what it does.
Like somebody else in the group?
You're just tired of it?
Yeah, I don't know. I just need to just try different things, and I just need to just eat healthier. Like fast food's starting to gross me out now.
Well, yeah, because that's fake food.
Well, I know that, but like just anything greasy.
What's your favorite fast food go-to meal?
I mean, there's Whataburger, but other than that,
I want some Whataburger right now.
Me too.
I still love me some McDonald's though.
McDonald's is the worst.
I know it is.
What do you get at McDonald's? Quarter pounder with cheese.
I mean, yeah,
double quarter pounder.
That's one thing. McNuggets, McChickens.
I got me some McNuggets last weekend. Mm-hmm. I was shitting fire for a fucking whole day.
Dude, the McChicken used to be my go-to drunk meal. I get it plain and dry. and those fries would be drunk, just grubbing out.
Yeah.
I remember one time we went to Charlie B's, and afterwards, but my friend was real drunk, and he was like, "Order what y'all want," and we ordered like $60 worth of fucking McDonald's. We ate some of it, and so like one of our friends, we called her Blondie. She fell asleep. We just started stacking food on her face. I lost those pictures, man. I wish I had those fucking pictures.
Stacked food on her
like
face.
Like McNuggets,
really
and
tall.
Shit. Just because she was all passed out, so it was like just
Perfect.
He was awesome.
Damn.
That
that'd be a
dumbass.
good picture.
I imagine that dude was mad as fuck looking at his bank statement the next day, like $60 on McDonald's.
Yeah.
You snooze, you lose, brother.
Sounds like a good time though.
Yeah, I miss those times. I miss dancing. I kind of want to go out dancing once.
What about you? What's your favorite go-to fast food?
Whataburger. If you consider that fast
What do you
food.
get? Just cheeseburger?
Number 5.
What's number 5?
Bacon cheeseburger. No burger. No. Actually, just a bacon burger. I don't like cheese. Fucks me up. No pickles.
Yeah.
Sweet tea.
What do y'all think of In-N-Out?
It's all right.
In-N-Out. I don't know if I've ever had it. Is that in
No.
California?
It's here in Texas. We were supposed to get one, but that kind of
Midland
went
has one.
away.
What do you think
Midland
about
does.
Brahms?
I liked it at first, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Another burger place.
Not my first.
P. Terry's
choice.
pretty good. You ever had that?
I like
yeah,
P.
I know it
Terry's
is. I haven't
Austin.
had it though.
Yeah, P. Terry's goes hard.
That's a pretty good one.
The good thing about In-N-Out that I like is they do you have a choice to do protein burgers,
Uh-huh.
or they'll it's a burger but it's wrapped in lettuce instead of the bun.
Why don't you just get the bun?
Well, like when you're not,
Damn, we're talking about food. I'm getting hungry, dude. I'm about to order a pizza.
Why don't you just get the bun?
I mean, I do, but I'm saying like, if you're, there's always that choice to do. Like you can't do that anywhere else. Yeah. So.
Damn, how hot is it right now?
I thought this breeze.
We are in the desert.
It's 84 right
It's
now.
actually pretty good.
It's only
today.
84.
but it's humid. That's why.
It's pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
There was a big rainstorm in Idalou earlier.
It was all out there, man. They missed us.
Would have been nice if we got some of that. I've been really working on trying to get my yard more green, because last summer we got a ton of rain, so it was a lot easier.
You want me to snag you some fertilizer?
Sure. Yeah, I need some. I've been trying to take more pride in my front yard, because usually I just neglect the front
Everybody
yard.
should. I think everybody should.
Yeah, I'm learning how.
If you can afford it.
There's a lot of weeds. I mean, it's as simple as just watering your grass and picking the weeds.
No, but
No?
yeah.
I mean, that's what I do.
It is.
My
but
yard
it's
doesn't look great right now. I could use some fertilizer probably.
You can, you can.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised how people don't cut their shit. Like they just let it just overgrow.
Yeah. I need to cut mine.
Yeah, it's nice when. I mean, again, that's like a luxury, I guess.
Mhm.
But like to spray your yard and
I like hand watering in the
yeah,
evenings. It's very
well,
relaxing.
yeah, like being able to use because we like treat it. I guess that's what they call it.
Uh-huh.
Treat your yard, and then water's expensive right now. I mean, to be able to fucking water it.
You're going to hook me up with some treatment?
I can't do that. I can get you fertilizer, but the treatment's expensive.
Check that
If I can
shit.
get you
out.
some fertilizer, you gotta water it.
Yeah, I could do that. Just sprinkle it on there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, saying you gotta water like 2-3 times a week,
Huh.
like water. But also, to be fair, like even the Ritzies, their yards are looking like shit right now because it's a drought. Like the fucking grass ain't fucking growing, bro. It's just a bad time of the year. We're not getting any rain.
When you went to Arizona, do the houses out there have grass?
There's little sections that do, and then like the older parts of Phoenix, but where my uncle lives in like the outskirts, they have. I actually saw a landscaper
Really?
out in a town west.
How
of
long ago
Phoenix.
was that you went to Arizona?
Me and Jen and my mom went in May for my mom's little sister, my aunt, high school graduation.
Okay.
I forgot about that. I fucking farted
You farted during the graduation? Loud?
and it just came. Yes. I
Wow.
was so embarrassed.
It slipped out?
Yes. And I was just
Oh,
like,
shit.
fuck. I was like, fuck. I know people heard it. And they like kind of pretended that they didn't. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. It was loud.
Mm.
It just came out, man.
Did it smell up the place?
I don't even know. It just was loud.
How embarrassed were you?
I was
On a scale of 1 to 10?
I was like a solid 8.
Solid 8?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
bro, and I don't ever really get embarrassed.
Did
Like, when it
anybody
comes to
say
farting.
anything to you?
Yeah, my my cousin. I was like, oh.
What did he or she say?
She was just laughing. She's like, really? And I was like, I told Jen. I was like, Jen, my bad. Yeah.
Did you embarrass Jen? You should have blamed it on her. You should have looked at her and been like, "Oh, really?"
You know, I've never heard Jen fart. I'm waiting on the day.
Never.
Never.
That's a classy lady right there.
Do you remember the first time you heard your lady fart in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
You did?
But she played it off. She said it was her shoe.
Man.
We were probably like 15, and we were in between the band hall and the high school gym. You know,
Making sex?
We were making out.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know what sex was back then. I thought I did. Now I knew what sex was. I just didn't know where the hole was. It was a lot lower than I anticipated.
You were one of those where you kissed the girl for the first time and you're like, you're pregnant now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I remember feeling a vagina for the first time. It was awesome.
Uh-huh.
I just remember like, wow. Girls are like, let me do this? Cool, man.
Yeah. You had consent?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. If anything,
If anything, she let me do it.
If anything, she would have to ask me. Like, I was like the square and she was down the clown. So you remember the first time she farted?
Oh, let me see. After that time, I'm trying to remember. I mean, no, it doesn't happen very often.
Not even now?
Not even now.
Really?
Because I let her know early on, like, don't get too comfortable with that. Just grosses me out. Dude, I didn't even think white girls farted at all.
Girls don't poop.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You've been with her for 18 years and it still doesn't happen that
I
often.
probably heard her fart like 6 times.
No shit. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Hell, I don't even play like that. Like,
Fuck no.
like
That's
past girlfriends, I don't.
That's intimacy to me.
I fart
man.
on her, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, me too, man. That's
Yeah.
intimacy for me.
Farting is like 98% of my humor.
Same, dog. I love
Yeah, we weren't.
I love farting.
I love fart like humor. It's just the best.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The other day, dude, I had the best fart. It could have been I could have been like a voice actor for farting. It had the perfect pitch, the perfect amount of pressure.
Oh, fuck
everything.
That reminds me, dude. I actually woke myself up from farting too loud the other day.
Did you really?
Yes, it was just like, it was just caught. I was like, what the hell? Like, it was awesome. I love farts. Do your daughters fart? I don't know why.
Oh yeah, they love
just
farting,
letting it
dude.
out?
Oh yeah, they love farting.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I like when girls
I guess
fart.
my older daughter does. She actually hasn't been doing it as much.
I don't know why, man. I like when girls fart. It's funny. It's funny to me. Like, I'm like,
Roy has a fetish.
no, not
Girl
like that.
farts.
No, I just think it's funny. Like,
No, yeah,
us
it
dudes
is.
just blasting in, and like when girls do, it's like, because they're worse. They stink way worse.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, they do, man. They got nasty stomachs.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to smell that shit. I'm gonna put my face close to there later on, you know, and I don't want to know.
Oh
There's dirty smells coming out of it.
man, I could go into some stories about that.
Oh yeah, have you ever taken a fart to the mouth?
No,
Okay.
no.
good.
But speaking of which,
Taking a fart to the eyebrows.
no. But we were out at a bar
Uh-huh.
all night, and I was just went in there, and I was like, she was sitting on my face. This was like a previous girlfriend, and she was sitting on my face after a night of partying. And I'm like, wait a minute, you were in the restroom at one of these bars.
Taking a shit.
Take like piss, girls, I was like, did you put your ass cheeks on the toilet? I stopped. I was like, wait, did you put your fucking ass cheeks?
Oh,
This is my girlfriend at the time, though, so we were kind of all right with each
Oh,
other.
that's
She
great.
said, yeah, and I was like, I'm done.
Wow.
Good night. This is it. I'm fucking mad. Man, it came to my mind, and I was like, oh no.
That's why you shower.
I really should have, because I was so pissed. I was like, this is the worst. What the fuck? Ain't no telling what was on that fucking toilet seat, dude.
Damn, that's funny.
It's-
Just the back of some women's thighs, Roy. And she didn't go into the men's restroom.
What if like there was piss and drugs?
Women don't piss on the toilet seat like we do.
I don't get how people.
I love pissing on the toilet seat.
I don't get how people.
Do you really, you fucking asshole?
I don't get how people could go to a music festival and then hook up right after they get home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, fuck
I was
that.
all
thinking
sweaty
about
and
that.
stinky.
I've been thinking about that, like just doing like everyday things, and then like that, like going to fest. Like I was thinking about when I was hooking up with women. I was like, that's disgusting. I'm so glad I don't do that no more. Cause like shit like that, I'm like, ugh.
It sounds like Roy's like, sex is disgusting. Ew.
It was. It's fun with Jen, but
Pure righteous sex only. Just randos? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, fuck that.
Tinderellas?
Randos. I'm so glad I'm not doing with
That's what I'm
randos.
saying. That's what you were doing.
I was
Tinderellas?
like, but don't worry, I was wearing a condom, but it was disgusting.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about that. It's disgusting. Like, I'm so glad I'm a one woman kind of man now.
Oh yeah.
Not going through that shit.
Have you ever gotten an STD?
No.
No.
Thank God. Oh, not that I know of.
What about you, Brad? You ever got STD?
No, I get tested. So I've been close.
Bradley,
I've been close.
are you raw dogging?
In them
I never
sports.
raw dog.
More times than what I would like to.
I was never raw
You're
dog.
raw dogging in the streets, Bradley.
I mean, people that I know, but it's not like it's randos.
You're not raw dogging strangers.
But you were still raw dogging?
Yeah.
Crazy. I never did that. I'm glad I never did that. Ooh.
I probably worn a condom maybe like twice my whole life.
Why were you wearing a condom then? How about that?
Just for birth control.
Yeah, I tend to trust the birth control too much sometimes.
So what are your methods for not getting your wife pregnant now?
Just pulling out.
That's it.
Yeah,
And
pulling
praying to God.
Do y'all plan on having more kids?
No.
No, that's it.
No.
No more.
I mean, we might have another one, but it would be an accident at this
That'd
point.
be wild if you had another one right now.
Be cool. I like babies, dude. I love raising kids. It's a lot of fun raising kids.
I bet.
To be honest, I'm on this, like, I go back and forth with if I want kids or not.
Mhm.
But it just seems like I lean more towards not having kids at all.
Uh-huh. I respect that. Makes sense.
And it's just because I've seen family where like there's like a group of siblings
Uh-huh.
where the one sibling that doesn't have kids, the other siblings like to pick on that person, and they're like, oh well, he's not stressed out because he don't have kids, he didn't have to deal with that, while the other siblings, they each had like 3 or 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that many times where they think, oh, he doesn't have a worry in the world, like he doesn't understand that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. People are always going to have something to say about somebody having it easier than them. You know that, and speaking of that, I've kind of reached a sweet spot where I'm only like hanging out with positive people, being around people who are actively doing things. You know what I mean? Whether it's training, I've been training quite a bit. My cousin, he just got out, so we've been hitting it pretty hard. Doing creative things, and I need to get back on my podcast. I need to get going. I have different ideas, dude, and if I can't really execute them the way I want to, then I just don't do anything at all. That's why I'm grateful for you, man, coming here and doing this consistently. That's because it's been 2 weeks since I've been here, but shit, it feels good getting back on. But what I was going to say is, being around positive people, because everybody's struggling somehow. Everybody's stressed the fuck out about something, But how are they coping with the stress? How are they dealing with it? Yeah, drinking, having a good time, all that's fun. But it's gross if you're not healthy. Then it's just like, how is this fun? We're all just killing ourselves. You know what I mean? It's important to exercise and just balance it all out. That's what I've been doing, honestly. This whole summer, I've just been trying to find balance. And it's been nice.
Son of a bitch.
I've been spending a lot of time at home with the girls this summer. Entertaining them. Oh, I've been shooting my bow more. Because I found this little glove. We know how whenever we shoot the bow, it kind of hurts your fingers. I found this glove that I put on. It's thick leather. So yeah, I've been doing that too.
Man, I need to get a bow.
Yeah,
need to get a lesson
something
bow.
to do. I try to do practices that are like meditative, and I want to get better at certain things. I want to become more skillful with a bow, at golfing, and at jiu-jitsu. Those are the things I'm trying to master right now. So I'm trying to get off the internet more, and I'm trying to just learn how to be more productive and efficient with my time. I always fall into this every summer, dude. Every summer I just have way too much fun and just like lose control, lose my discipline.
Summer's always my.
Oh shit!
Summer's always my.
I was trying to scratch my ear. What were you saying? Summer what?
Summer's always my time of the year where I kind of fall in. For most people, it's winter where they fall in that funk of just like,
Seasonal depression stuff.
Yeah, for me, it's summer. I don't know why it's always like that.
Uh-huh.
Like I keep myself busy, but it's just one of those things where I tend to just fall into it.
Get bummed
Like
out.
the last 3 weeks have been like up and down. Just one of those things, I guess. But I don't know why summer's up. Like everyone else has a good time during summer, but for some reason, summer's that.
You know what the truth is about this summer?
What's up?
This summer fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Compared to last summer, I don't know. It's just like the whole vibe is different.
I don't want to be a buzzkill, but I don't know. I've had fun this summer, but I've just been working.
I've had fun this summer too, but I just noticed that this summer fucking sucks.
It's been a bunch of work, trying to get ahead, trying to beat everybody out. I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission to succeed.
You've been grinding on the podcast?
Everything. Mentally, physically.
You've been doing your thing?
Guitar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been getting better every day.
Yeah.
But
hell yeah.
I'm on a mission to succeed, and I'm on a mission to crush my enemies.
There you go.
Because I love it. That's one of my favorite sayings I saw. It was like a senior quote. He's like, he might have stolen it from somebody, correct me. And he was like, it's not only my mission to succeed, I want others to fail. And I was like, yeah, that's it right there, buddy.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm out here, I'm sacrificing things right now. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be going to that concert because I'm going to do podcasts. I've missed things this summer for doing not jujitsu. I want to do jujitsu, kickboxing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been day in, day out, just trying to get better because I was thinking about it actually today. It's weird how things happen. I was like, this is my ticket out of being in a monotonous, boring life.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to live that. Like I could probably go into a sector of life where I can make money, have a family, and go on vacation every year, blah, blah. And then I look up, I'm 60. Like, no, I don't want to go through that. That's boring. Yeah. I want to fucking live a cool life, man.
And you know what else? It's your ticket to being an interesting podcaster. Because now you can talk about the things that you do and the struggles that you face and how you overcome them. You know what I mean?
And an interesting person.
Yeah.
Of interesting people.
Yep. It's a dynamic energy. People can feel it. When people are around, it's fun. It's a lot more fun to party and hang out with people who are accomplishing things, and it's not always got to be like financial success.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like personal, emotional, finding happiness.
You can feel it.
It's a lot of fun.
Around people.
Yeah. And so this summer, even though I say this summer has sucked, we made the most of it. It's been a good time.
It's been a good time.
Probably need to go on another trip. How many more shows do you got coming up this summer?
Like to go to?
Yeah.
We're going to Rogan next Friday.
Rogan in Fort Worth?
Yeah, and then we're going to Dallas, downtown Dallas.
Yeah.
And then Charlie Crockett at the end of August. Oh, YMH Live. They're doing another YMH Live on the 17th. Mm-hmm. We make a big event about that at Jen's house if you want to come by. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm down to remember.
And then September, if that's still summer.
That's Bert.
Bert, no, Bert and Harry Styles.
Okay.
And Korn.
And Korn. If Jen gets tickets, I'm not really too worried about that one. Mm-hmm. And who else?
You need to start doing video logs, Roy.
I just got my
all these shows. You need to make vlogs.
I just got
for
my
your
Ice
Patreon
Cube ticket.
That one. Midland's on Friday. I might go to Midland.
Oh, you're going to Ice Cube?
Yeah.
Where's it going to be at? Cooks?
At Cooks.
Dude, I forgot.
Do you think that would be cool?
I saw Ice Cube at ACL in 2017, and I had a blast.
I want to see Bone Thugs. That's who I want to see.
Yeah. They're there?
It's going to be them, Cypress Hill, and then Ice Cube.
Oh, shit. How much is that ticket?
$60 for the regular.
If you go, I'll go.
What day is it?
Saturday,
August 27th. It's my birthday weekend, too.
Oh, okay. I'll try to go.
I'm pretty excited for Charlie Crockett, but like I've been keeping my nerves at bay for Rogan. Like, I'm gonna lose my shit when I go see Rogan. So
where are you sitting there, y'all pie?
Well, it's a small arena. It's not even an arena.
Didn't you go recently?
I haven't gone. He did.
It was you. Okay.
No, he saw him in an arena. We're seeing him in like a little small theater.
Oh,
so that's even gonna be better. It's gonna be like intimate.
Did you need to remember though? You need to make some vlogs.
Yeah, we'll make a vlog when we travel up there.
All these shows, everything.
And then Bert. I forgot we saw Tom.
Yeah, Tom was good.
Really cool. Did you know that one?
No.
Theo was good too.
I'm sad I missed that one.
Tom was in January, right?
Yeah, January like 23rd, 24th.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, you didn't see Theo.
Who's that one comic that's coming? He's a clean comic.
Nate Ragazzi.
Yeah, he's coming.
Those tickets are like fucking $800.
No way.
Yeah, I was looking at him. I was thinking about trying to go. No.
What? $800?
Yeah.
Let me see.
No way.
He's a fucking killer, bro.
You're probably not looking at the right. Let's see. They're not that much.
He sold out, I think. Oh, yeah. I'm Bert. Man, I was so anxious, dude. I was in line for like again another 45 minutes.
I saved the
And
day,
luckily
didn't I?
you saved the day, dude, because I was like gonna cry. I was like, I want to be front row, mother. We're still close.
You know, it's real easy to get stuck in a frame of mind, and then sometimes you got to take a step back. And I'm like, okay,
Oh, what the fuck? Who was
How
trying to
can I
sell me
solve this
$800
problem?
tickets?
how can I solve this problem? So I just was like, oh, let me go log in on my freaking laptop. And let me write in.
I was also at work, so
So what's the pit? The pit is the
it's right
front
here.
row.
Let's look because he's on it right here.
Because
So, hey, I might go donate actually if it's not that bad.
Yeah.
You remember like those front rows right there in front of us? Where we sat?
Oh,
Those
yeah.
2 rows right there.
that's
The 3, yeah.
That's where I'm seeing Charlie. I'm in that row.
gonna be
That's
sweet.
gonna be nice.
So A, B, B, and C, C. Okay. There's one left in the
I
pit
might,
for
if
$80.
there's tickets left, bro, we could do individual
do center orchestra.
Yeah.
if you want. I'll go because I think he's really funny.
That's a good time too, December. I love that week before Christmas too.
December 17th.
That's always a good.
I'm interested to see what clean comedy is because I only know like Raji comedy.
I like going to the theaters when it's cold.
Mhm.
It snowed that day we went. You remember? It snowed that night.
Does Tom?
Yeah, it snowed that night.
Oh, it
'Cause
did.
we went to Beer House.
Wow.
Hailstorm. My stepdad knows it. Kevin James.
I want to go to Kevin James. When is that?
September 24th, I think.
Oh man, I won't be here.
Yeah, I think I'll go to Kevin James too.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Dude, live comedy. It's been great. The Buddy Holly Theater.
I'm so excited for Bert.
Yeah, Bert's
Because
gonna be great.
he's a maniac. And it's new material.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
think I've heard anything Burt Kreischer.
Go listen to his latest special. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hey Big Boy, I think.
I don't
He's
listen to.
very entertaining. I think him in person is really what it's like. It doesn't translate.
I
as well.
relate to him so much. That's why I love him. Just the way he deals with anxiety is the same way I deal with mine. It's funny. That's actually not bad. I won't be here, so never mind. I can't go to that.
Which one's that?
I can't.
Kevin James.
65.
Yep.
The thing about Buddy Holly is any ticket.
Is there anything in the pit? What was that?
close.
The one you were looking at?
To be honest, we went to go see the Buddy Holly musical up here on the balcony.
It's so good.
I didn't like it.
Oh no.
I like if I'm gonna go to Buddy Holly, I at least want either the floor or up here. I won't do the grand tire or the balcony because up in the balcony the sound doesn't travel too well
Oh yeah.
all the way up there.
I can like hear Tom's voice. Where we were.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were pretty close. We're gonna be even closer at Bert.
Fuck.
We're gonna be way
I'm gonna
closer.
fucking cry.
What's the closest you set? Like E?
No, I was in G.
G?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be on C. He's gonna be on B.
Dude, we're right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Swag for saving the day.
You're
Y'all want to
welcome.
move to Patreon real quick? Let's listen.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's cause it a pause.
Yeah. We
All
got
right.
to get deep and juicy on the Patreon. Roy's gonna answer personal questions.
I will.
About
Patreon.com/SnakePitStudios.
Deepest, darkest thoughts.
Because we missed last week. We'll see y'all.